treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Judicials, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. Back to pass, it's French. He'll pull it down. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen.
On the ready. Leaves it with the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off play action on first down. On the run, still looking. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Man, that's not the attempt you want.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in. He'll try to take it back. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Love the play call offensively.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking downfield on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a man, it's French. He makes the grab, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They want to run it left here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The tap. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between...
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Gives it to the back on the draw. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to throw, it's French. Finds his man, it's Helms. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he got loose. Tag, and he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Dropping back, it's French. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's looking deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
There he goes. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Looking left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the
this guy's having. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under...
Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to...
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
42 Spider.
Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's French. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Brown. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Picks up what he can and then slides.
The #1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's French. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Catch in the middle. It's held.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. So
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here. Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. That's usually prime return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Now they'll run the draw. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Back to throw, it's French. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to...
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's French. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 30. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll test the right side.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Caught near the sideline, it's Dallas. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's French. He wants it all. Touchdown, Eagles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
Sure.
Unleashes one deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to power it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it's a fake. They fake it. Pitch it to the tight end. Knocked down for the tackle. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.